Hello. 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 Good morning. And here we are. This is the echoey one. And here we are. Day 2. Let's get the recording started. We'll never remember otherwise. We've already gotten a direct hit from the volleyballs. We got to get everything aimed back together. I have heard through the grapevine that if you smash grapes, you can make wine. No, this team is actually supposed to be a rather good and tough opponent. 573 Missouri Juniors, I believe, is what it is. What?
Dan Nelson's birthday.
Oh. I was just advised that the pioneer of the Nelson ratings for the volleyball videos here is Dan Nelson. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Dan. I don't know if you're on or not. We've got 3 people on so far. Not sure if you're one of them. If you are, happy birthday. If not, if you see Dan Nelson, tell him happy birthday. We're number 1 in the Nelson ratings, by the way. We are going to get this kicked off. As is usual, the opponents will start it off, and Powell, the Southsiders, will get the first point. Early morning jitters out of here. Neela right in the middle of an ace. This is a good look to start off here today. Got the talent here seated next to me. He's still a little under the weather. I don't think he's going to be on the mic, but he is listening in to the smooth sounds of my voice. That's going to make it 2-1. That voice is smooth like a gravel road. 573 Juniors will put the ball in play here. You got the libero back for the serve. Picked up by the libero. Pushed by Rachel on the outside. To your score. Picked up by Jazz. Bear to the outside. Mabel. She's going to pick up where she left off yesterday. Need a point? Just carry the ball over and put it in Mabel's hand. She'll take care of it. Gabby's going to serve from the bleachers over here to our left. Off the top of the net, and it's coming. Oh, almost a missed attempt there at the cleanup, but made it over. Jazz gets on top of that ball, puts it down. Libero out to the outside, down to Libero. Nice roll shot by Jazz back in the middle. Doesn't prove to be quite as challenging as I thought it was going to be, but still a good shot. Now Jazz is going to put that one through the block and down. Double them up here at 4-2. Gabby from the third row of the bleachers. Deep in the back left side. Tipped over and down. They tried to get the joust of the net, and I think she touched too far off the net, brought the ball down with her, and give that back to the 5-7-3. Picked up by Alex. Barra. Jazz picking up over to Gabby's corner. Picked up in the back middle. Push to the outside. Mabel with a good push to the back. A tough play, and that's outside. 5-4 is your score. That rhymes too. That should be a rapper. Olive in for Alex. I'm only a rapper around Christmas time. Okay, well, actually I'm lying because that's why I got married, so I don't have to rep gifts. Barra deep in the back for an ace. Going to regain that 2-point advantage. 6-4 your score. See, it's still rapping. Southside rapper. Picked up in the back. Push to the outside. Down the line, and they find the open spot. Just can't seem to climb over 2 points in front. As long as we keep maintaining that 2 points, I'm good with it, but see if we can't build on that. Picked up by Gabby with an overpass. Barrow somehow makes that. And we're tied back up. On the back, picking up Gabby, Barra, Mabel. That would have been a fourth hit anyway, even if she tried to pick that ball up that was straight off the net tape. So no reason to make a overt effort at that one. Picked up by Jazz, Barra, Olive into the block. Good pick up by Cam. Free ball over. Middle's going to take the outside ball and put it down. That's going to give them the 2-point advantage, 6-8. Gabby, Barra, Olive. Somebody was, yeah. I was like, I know. The whole team pointed like, really? All right, net violation picked up on the back. They're going to hit the slide. Just a little bit of our, what's usually our own medicine. It's the slide, but it's not electric. Cam, Barra, Neela, good roll shot from the left side. 10-7. Picked up in the back by Cam. Barra, it's into the antenna. Timeout, Southside. (7-11) your score. First time out of this set. So welcome everybody here in this beautiful morning in downtown Afton. And just in case, since we've doubled our viewership, since it was the last to mention, in case you missed it, it is Dan Nelson's birthday. Tell Dan happy birthday. If you see him at a military base by you. Free ball coming over. Picked up outside. into the campfire. Good by Gabby. Farah. Roll shot over by Jazz. On the outside. Jazz, another good roll shot down the line. That was a heck of a play. Right down that line. Nobody was expecting it. Nobody was home. All the roll shots have been into the middle. I think I caught him completely off guard. There's a screamer by Jazz. Jazz with another ace. Aces are wild here. He's on the back, deep on the left. One to the right side, doesn't come back over. Let's see what Jazz can do with a pair of aces so far. Picked up in the back. To the outside. $11-13 your score. Barra. Neela pushes that beat deep. Alex. Short on the left. $12-14. Alex, free ball over. In the middle. There's an ace. 12-16. Jazz, Barra going to the outside. Off the high hands there from Rachel. Blocked by Barra. Free ball over by Cam. Picked up by Cam. Barra. Rachel deep in the back left. Direction right there. Number 5. She's hurt. Not sure what they're talking about. The down ref talking to her. She's hurt. She's not going to do any good to. Ace by Neela. Outside, there's off the mark on that one. There gets to the ground. Catch back up a couple points, 15-17. That goes down inside. I think she thought she had tooled that one and it was going to be out, and it was not out. That one's not going to make it back. Got by Jazz. Cam. Rachel the roll shot deep into the right corner. They come to the right side. Big block and down. Clip that baby off. Don't quite understand why we have to have referee socialization hour every time somebody walks by. Gabby with a heck of a serve into the back. Off the block and out. Alex deep in the back right. Push to the outside. Big block, but it comes down on this side. Cam. Barrow goes to the outside. Jazz off the back. Outside roll, too short. It'll be 4 hits. 17-21. Hit out of the middle. Not sure how that stayed up or if that was even legal, but going back over. Cam, Barra, Jazz from a rough angle. Just couldn't make that one work. Kind of a scramble play, trying to make everything the best they could. Jazz just couldn't turn on that ball to get it over there. 17-22. 5-7-3 puts that back deep. Off the block and under. Timeout, Southside. Now, I will say with Bear getting hurt where she did. I think all the subs had already been through, so it's a tough spot. I'm not exactly sure how that rules work to be able to. Yeah, but everybody had already been in, so there's nobody that could sub for her to let her come out. Yeah. It's an ace. Set point. 17-24. As see, once the sub's already been in a specific spot in a rotation, they cannot go in somewhere else. So once they've already been through both of their subs, or the 3 subs, nobody could really come in for Barra. Service error. Service set point number 2, 18-24. That'll do it. Into the first set, 18-25. Second set will be coming up here shortly. All right, here we go for set number 2. Pushing the button the wrong way, I think. Turn myself down instead of up. Ooh. Nobody wants that. Okay, maybe everybody wants that actually. Steve, make sure you stay on your toes. Somebody just put a piece of trash in the trash can here, so they're going to be coming by soon to get that out. Olive, deep in the back left. Get rolled from the right side. Olive with the pickup. Neela trying to step over Olive to make that playable, and I think she got a little bit of a jump as she went over Olive and got a little push on that ball, put it too far outside. First point's going to 5-7-3, and that's in. Can't necessarily say I blame her on that one. That looked like a little bit wide and out, but definitely fell in. I realized we got turned a little bit here. The whole thing got turned. There we go. All right, picked up by Neela. Olive off the hands. 0-3. That one's out. 1-3. Mabel back to serve. Excuse me, that's early. It's a okay. He's gonna let that go. It was a swing on both of them. Picked up by Jazz. Olive. Rachel cut it just a bit much. Didn't quite make it over. 1-5. Jazz. Rachel's going to push it. Cam, Olive, Gabby off the hands. Able to pick that up in the back. One, 7, timeout, Southside. Excuse me. Alright, we're back out of the timeout. Jazz. Rachel over in the back. Outside. Cam with a heck of a pickup there. Gabby off the high hands. Neela pushes that back on the overpass. Cam. One, 2, 8. Service error. Two to 8. We got him for a back row attack. Three, 8. Picked up in the back. Pushed out. Nice play by Alex to pick that up, but not playable. In case you're wondering, a back row attack or an illegal attack, the 3 players that are in the back row cannot leave their feet in front of that 10-foot line up there. So if they jump, and a lot of times it's the setter who plays out of the back row up front, not thinking about it. And the setter just out of instinct jumps, usually, not always, that's usually what happens. Or if you come from the back row and your foot goes over the line to make a hit, and you jump and leave the ground. There's also, if the setter is in the back row and she's up front and she leaves her feet to set the ball and it's attacked overhand, it's also an illegal attack. Let's see, middle. Four 11. Ooh, I don't know what that. There's the servicer. 4 of the 5 points. Yeah. Oh. Swing and a miss. 6-11. Outside cross court cam. Neela, good hit by Alex out of the back. Wish she'd have put a little bit more mustard on that, but it accomplished the goal. A good spot, a nice arc over the net. Clean up on aisle 16. I'm thinking that last time out, they must have got a cup of coffee or something. Cam. Nice pickup by Jazz. She's going to go deep. A little too deep. It's going to end that little stint. 8-12. Picked up by Alex. Mabel, and it's going to be a free ball. A short free ball. That was. Ugh. Ball's down. Eight 14. 5-7. Yeah, it's easy for me to say 5-7-3. Put the ball into play here. Picked up by Jazz Barra. Free ball over. Another direct hit. Four hits. 9-14. There's an ace. I think that serve was actually going to be long, but she reached out to try to get it. It's hard to say for sure, but picked up in the back right. Free ball. There a slide. Mabel. That's not going to come back. Short ball on the right. Coming out the right side. Outside, block again. Outside, Gabby. Down. Tip in the back. (12:15). Made some ground up. Neela, overpass. Outside. Hit by Gabby. Short set out of the middle. Overpass. Right side, blocked by Gabby. Outside, Gabby. Dump, push over. (12:17). Ball put into play by 5-7-3. Jazz. Gabby free ball. Yep. Oh, nice attempt by Kim. 12-18. Neela, Barra, Mabel. (12-19). Push the outside. Gabby with a heck of a roll shot deep in the middle there. Gets up over the block and got it back. And get a hit through the block and down. 13-19. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. That messed up my score sheet. Pick up right in the middle of writing. Oh, I thought that was down. Nice hit from the back, picked up by Cam. Gabby. 13-20. It was a good year, Steve. Neela pushes that ball out. Neela over the middle. A heck of a play by Cam, saved that one. (13-23). 22. Not bad. Looking at the wrong number. There's there. 14-22. Excuse me, outside, rolled over. Olive Neela takes that ball, redirects it. Abel with an ace. 16-22. Hit from the right side. Right side hit makes it down. 16-23. $17-23. Pick up in the back. Set and match point. Yeah. So if this game is done, we will be back with you at 11 a.m.-ish. Watch your socials for the final game of the day. Set and match point number 2. 18-24. Year I graduated high school. Push the outside. Olive loses the joust of the net. They keep it alive. Jazz down the line and out. Oh, that's in. I was watching the whole team over there put their arms up like it was out. Not watching the line judge. She calls it in. Play on. 19-24. And that'll do her. 11 a.m. on court 5, and we will see you then.